Alright, here's day one of your summer workouts. There's going to be 4 total workouts. So you're going to have 2 workouts per week. So you're going to do each workout every other week. You get that. Alright, so obviously you're going to start with your foam rolling. Anything you don't have access to, I'm going to go over it and try to give you some other ideas, but really, if you got any other questions, just shoot me an email and I'll be able to explain that, what else you could do for those exercises you don't have things for. Alright, so you're going to foam roll your mobility on day 1. It's real similar to the workout that we did in third term day 3. Alright, we're going to start off with a half kneeling adductor dip. Just like that, you're just going to press that knee out to the side. Alright, that foot is perpendicular to your knee. Trying to stretch out that adductor. Next one, we're going to go to hip rotations. So your hands and knees, all fours. Think about drawing a big circle with your knee, nice and slow, toward the back first. All right. Next one is your 90-90 arm sweep. So your knees, you have 90 degrees here, and then you're just going to come over your head, back and forth. All right. All your reps will be in the app. And then the last one is a band leg lower. I'm going to grab a band. So we just need to grab a band real quick. All right, so you're on your back. We're going to put that band around your foot. You can hold it. You want to pull this one, stretch it as far as you can, and then we're going to go up and down with the other leg for 10 reps or whatever we have prescribed there, and then you're going to switch sides. All right. Dynamics, I'm not going to go over those, but when we get to them, so the next we're going to do is your stability and activation stuff. So yoga push-ups is first. So push up, drive your hips into the air as soon as you can. So try to think about scraping your forehead on the ground, but not really. So keep your head as low as possible, drive through your heels of your hands. Band pull aparts. So we can do these kneeling. Sometimes we'll do them on a foam roller, either way. But the idea is to pull, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and you don't want to let the tension off the band. So you're not coming all the way in, just keep tension on the band, squeezing from the back. So we're going to go 3 different directions. We're going to go forward, and then diagonal each direction. All right, so that's 10 at each of those. All right, like I said, I'm not going to go through the dynamics. There's going to be a list of them. I think you should all know those. But you also have your other dynamics that you're doing on your other days, so you can just do that if you don't know the dynamics. All right. We're going to the strength, or your speed and agility stuff. So if you don't have access to certain things, if you don't have access to a big area, you're just going to have to modify the best you can. Hurdles, for instance, so come on over here. So day 1, we're going to do single leg linear hurdle hop. Add a little mini bounce in there. Okay, little hop, and then you're just going to keep going. You're going to up and back with the right, up and back with the left. Okay? If you don't have hurdles, you're just going to have to pretend. All right? Do the best you can, but these single leg plyos are pretty important, so I wouldn't skip them. All right, next one, medicine ball, same thing. If you don't have access to medicine balls, I guess you just won't be able to do them because it's hard to recreate these if you don't. So first one is a rotational med ball push. So you're going to rotate, keep that elbow up, push as hard as you can. All right, the goal is to throw the ball as fast as you can. You never need real heavy weight. We want to work on going as fast as you can with med balls. Next one is power skips. All right, just powering off one leg, high as you can, getting some distance there, and some height. And then dumbbell wise, you can just pretend that you have dumbbells. All right, we're gonna work on, again, pulling those shoulder blades back, up, into a Y, down, relax. Up, relax every time, all right? If it's a TRXY or TXWs that we have instead of dumbbells, you can always just use dumbbells if you don't have access to TRX. Next, we're going to strength. So those of you that know how to do cleans, we're going to do barbell cleans to start. Day one. Okay. Dropping, going to the top of your knees. Coming up, rotate those elbows. Okay, just like you know how. If you do not have experience with these, if you're new, we will teach you these. What I want you to do is work on high pulls. So we're just going to, same thing, but just not turn it over. All right. Key is getting an extension at your ankles, knees, and hips. Getting that jump. That's paired with a cable, or we call it functional trainer anti-rotations, with an overhead. So that this hand goes in first, and then this one's going to go over the top. That one, just put this one on the top there. And now we're going to all the way out to the your midline, up over your head, down, and back in. Good. All right. So again, if you don't have access to cables, which it's going to be really tough to just work out if you don't, try to maybe use bands you could use there. All right. That's your first superset. Your next superset is going to be chin-ups. All right. You're going to try to find a chin-up bar. Chin-ups mean palms face you, okay? And you're just going to pull your head all the way up over the bar. We also can modify with bands, but that would mean you'd need access to bands. So we can wrap a band around here, feet go on top, and then that'll help assist you all the way up. That's going to go with a single leg rear foot elevated squat. All right? You don't need one of these stands, you can just use a bench. All right, foot goes on the bench, staying up nice and tall, and the key here is we want to make sure this heel stays on the ground, drive up, stand back up, okay? Pushing through your heel. Next one, we're going to do a dumbbell SLD out with a TRX. So one dumbbell goes in the opposite side of the leg we're working. So the same side of the leg that goes back, dropping it down, standing up. All right. Slight bend in this knee. Standing all the way up. Okay. That we're going to do with a TRX fall out. So this is a core exercise. If you don't have access to TRX, you can also substitute an ab wheel for this one. All right, so you're going to be good. All right, you want to come back to the starting position every time. So as you see, she's not coming all the way back in on her heels. Stay on your toes. Come back to the start like a plank position. All right, again, sled. Hopefully you have access to a sled. If you don't, another thing you could do is maybe with some of your conditioning workouts, you can add like some hill sprints, so that's pretty important. So forward march is going to be driving those knees up as high as you can. All right, that's good. So we're just going to march on that. And then that's going to go with a bent over row. We're not going to do that part. All right, so you could just use dumbbells. It says kettlebells here. If you have access to kettlebells, great, but I'm assuming you have to have access to two dumbbells. Bent over row. I'm assuming you have to have access to dumbbells or you won't be able to do a strength workout. So anytime it says kettlebell, feel free to substitute dumbbells. Here, you want to bring those feet in a little bit narrow, and then we're gonna pull, again, squeezing those shoulder blades, trying to stay down as low as you can with those. All right, so that concludes your day one strength workouts. I just wanted to give you a quick overview. Feel free to give us an email if you have any questions. Hip abduction lift. You're gonna lift with that outside leg. Try not to lean to one side. Weight's gonna be on your hands. All right, just gonna hold for 3 seconds or so on each side for each repetition. Next one's a partner glute or eccentric glute ham raise. All right, so you're gonna have someone hold your feet if you can, or put them underneath something, and then you're just gonna let yourself fall as slow as you can to the ground, and then catch yourself with your hands. All right. Good. And if you have access to a glute ham machine, you could use that too. So same way, just gonna have your feet fixed in there. The machine will hold your feet in there and nice and slow on the way down, and then raise them back up.